Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for daily tarot predictions. These predictions are going to be for August 28th, which is Tuesday. So Tuesday, August 28th, we are going to go ahead and start with Aries. Aries, the card that you guys have coming up for the 28th is the King of Pentacles. Trying to feel around here. Aries, I think that what's going on here is that you are taking control of your financial situation on Tuesday. If there are situations where other people were making decisions for you about finances, or maybe, other people were trying to tell you what to do with y'all money, honey, you may be taking control back and you may be saying, you know what, I earned that. I think maybe I'm going to spend it the way that I think would be most productive to spend it. So I just see you guys really finding a way to take control of your money for a lot of you. For some of you, this may be not quite that specific. It may be that you're taking control of your own energy. So it may be that other people were trying to say, this is what you need to be doing. This is how you need to be doing things. And you're saying, you know what? No, I know what I need to be doing and I know how to do it. And so why don't you just get out of the way and let me take care of business? Okay. So this does not have to be a mean thing, but I do have the sense that, other people are used to telling you how to either spend your money or spend your time or spend your energy. And so when you decide that you want to decide that independently of what it is that they think is best for you, there could be a little bit of a backlash. That's going to be something that is not always the easiest thing to tell somebody. And also, usually, if somebody's gotten used to basically bossing you around, they don't generally like to have that little bit of control taken away from them. So this may not be the easiest thing to do, but you are taking responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for your time, for your finances. And I do see that as a good thing. It's a positive, healthy move forward for you, Aries, no matter what those people who like to control you think. Okay. So Rena, hello. Diane, hello. I am fantastic, my dear. Yep, you can always replay the Reiki. Hello there, Sunshine Taylor. Queen Goddess, glad to see you back in the room. Hi, guys. I'm just getting started here. That was Aries. Next, we're on to Taurus. Taurus for August the 28th, which is Tuesday. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. This is the second time I've just wanted to take the first card off the top of this deck. It was shuffled before I came on camera, and so because Spirit keeps wanting me to take that top card, that's what I'm going to do for you guys, Taurus. So what you have coming up is the Three of Clubs. Now, the Three of Clubs is just telling me that you guys are either traveling on the 28th or you are making travel plans. You could also be making some kind of long-term plans, but that wasn't the first thing that smacked me in the face when I looked at this card. So I'm going to say, Taurus, this is more about either traveling or making travel plans on Tuesday. Next, we're looking at Gemini for Tuesday, August 28th. Geminis, you guys are uptight right now. You have a lot on your minds, whoever's watching this, whenever you're watching, because I am shuffling like a mad woman here, and I haven't got the inclination to stop yet. That just tells me that you guys have a lot of things going on, a lot of things Spirit could be talking to you about. So let's see what comes out. Here we go. Okay. All right, Geminis. Well, this is the card we landed on, the Blasted Oak. Okay, so this card can be a little bit scary when you look at it. I just want you to understand that it is talking about an experience that can take your breath away a little bit when it happens. It can be surprising and unexpected, but long-term story on this is actually a good one. So with the blasted oak, what you've got going on here, Geminis, is something that you thought would last indefinitely, that made you feel secure in your physical manifestation, has been suddenly and unexpectedly removed from your life, okay? And so you can see when you look at this card closely, I really love the depiction on this card. You can see that this branch has come loose from the tree because of lightning. You also see this person falling out of the tree into some precarious type of land situation. Like you really don't know what his outcome is going to be here. But the important thing that I want you guys to pay attention to here is around his ankles and his wrists. You can see that there's some kind of bondage that's actually being broken free, that's on fire. It's burning away from him and allowing him to come away from this tree and separate from the tree branch as it comes down. So what we have really is a situation that you were feeling pretty secure in, but it wasn't challenging to you anymore. You couldn't expand in it anymore. You were stagnating. That's the word I'm looking for. You were going stagnant in this situation. Now, Spirit likes and accepts a whole lot of things, but one thing that Spirit is not way cool with is stagnation. And so what'll happen if we start to stagnate because we're feeling very comfortable in a place, even though we're not growing or expanding, then Spirit will help us grow or expand. We're not supposed to stagnate. And so what happens is we basically get booted out of this comfortable tree that we're bound to by the fact that it is comfortable, it's providing security. And now we have to find these new things that provide security for us, Geminis. So now what you're going to be finding is once you get your feet back under you, you're going to be looking around at other options for replacing this thing that did feel secure. And what you're going to find out there is that there are a lot of other options that are actually better than where you were before. So long term, this is a card of coming out on top of things, moving forward, progress, health. But short term, this card can kind of take your breath away and make us feel a little bit panicky. So right now, what I'm seeing on Tuesday is sort of the panicky phase, which is just what comes before finding those better options and moving forward and overcoming. So really, actually, a good card to have because you end up in a better place than before you started. Just a little bit shaky on getting to that point. That's all. Okay, Geminis? All right, let's look next at Cancers for August the 28th, which is a Tuesday. Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys. I appreciate it. Those of you who shared this video already as well, thank you so much. The more people I get to help, the happier I am. All right, so this was Cancer. Cancer, you had a card fall out. What do we have here? We've got the Nine of Cups. This is the angle that it fell out at, and this is the angle that I'm going to read it at. When we have the Nine of Cups, what we have is we have a reason to celebrate. We want to celebrate something with friends. So this can be a promotion, this can be a birthday, but there's some kind of something that you Cancers are wanting to celebrate on Tuesday. And you want to celebrate it with other people, not just by yourself, not just with one other person. You can see on this card that the table has all these cups on it. This person is ready to share and ready to celebrate with multiple people, but we don't see a lot of people yet at the table. It looks like he's in sort of preparation here. What I'm thinking, because this card came out not like this and not like this, is that you will actually have a celebration. I think maybe not everybody that you would like to be at that celebration will be there. So for those of you who are having a get-together or meeting somewhere, not everybody that you invite shows up. But for others of you, I also feel like part of this is that you have this thing that you want to celebrate that you have every right to feel good about. And there's somebody significant for a few of you, for the minority of you, that know that this thing has happened and that are not wanting to celebrate this with you. They're not wanting to give it that same importance that you're giving it, or they're not seeing how wonderful it is. Or, in some cases, they may be jealous. They may not want you to move forward in, close to how well they're doing or past how well they're doing or whatever this is. So you do have definitely a celebration. You do have definitely something to celebrate. You may have people that just flat out just can't make it, don't show up. And in some cases, you may have people that just choose not to celebrate because they don't want to acknowledge that this wonderful thing has happened for you. Okay, so that's for Cancers. Excuse me a minute. All right, next we are on to Leos. Leos, you guys are up next. This is for August 28th, Tuesday. All right, Leos. Okay, so your card here is the Five of Cups in reverse. Now, to me, Leos, the Five of Cups in reverse means that you are forgiving somebody, you're letting something go. There were some old wounds or some old injuries that you were carrying around with you, and you are releasing those. Some of you, this is because somebody actually asked for forgiveness or who has asked maybe for a second chance. But for a lot of you, this is coming up because you just realize that this is better for you if you let this go and if you forgive it. Okay? So that's for Leos. Tammy Bambi, hello, hello. Welcome to the room. Okay, next we have the birthday people, Virgos, for August 28th, Tuesday. Happy birthday, Virgos. For those of you who would like to schedule a live reading with me during your sun time, Virgo, you do get a 25% discount off of that. And for those of you who would like to schedule, like any of you, whether you're Virgos or not, if you would like to schedule a live reading or a recorded reading or a Reiki session, you can certainly do that by checking out my website, which is www.amista.info. All my contact information is there. Once you've gone there, please just contact me, reach out, and we will get you scheduled as quickly as possible. All right, Virgo, your card. You guys got the Hanged Man in reverse. I really love this card, especially in this deck, because the Hanged Man in reverse looks to me like he's dancing a jig, and he must be doing well because people are throwing roses at him. Okay, so this is, to me, this is a celebratory card. It's also a card about freedom. So this is basically telling me, Virgos, that you had a situation that had you feeling stuck or paralyzed. You just really didn't know how to handle it or how to move it forward. And you have taken the time to really think about this, maybe even meditated about this, prayed about this, and now you have some ideas. You have some ideas about how you can move forward with this, and you're ready to take action, and you are. And I think also just having the solution makes you feel really fantastically good and free to move forward. It's a good thing. Okay, so up next we have Libras. Libras for Tuesday, August 28th. Let's see what comes up for y'all. Cheryl Hegg, hello, hello. You missed Cancer already, honey. You'll have to go back and replay for that. Right now we're shuffling for Libra. Okay, Libras, you guys have the King of Arrows in reverse. King of Arrows in reverse is just telling me that you are, is this Libras or somebody else? Okay, somebody else. So Libras, this is telling me that you're interacting with somebody on Tuesday that normally is very logical, very analytical. They like to think things through before they take action on them. Things have to make sense for them before they move forward with them. And when you're interacting with them on Tuesday, there's something going on with their emotions that has them kind of all jammed up. Like I'm just seeing gears stuck. So there's something that's going on that's emotional that has them really feeling like they don't know what to do with this situation. Um, for those people that you're dealing with, Libra, I think this makes them feel very uncomfortable because they are used to being able to rely on their analytical abilities normally, and now those aren't really in strong force. And so this is throwing them for a loop, and they may be feeling confused, and they may be feeling grumpy, moody. These people, when we see them, Libras, they're sort of in a little bit of mental and emotional distress. And they're usually, whenever this card comes up in this way, they're not handling that too well. So they could be taking this out on the people around them without really realizing that they're doing that. Or maybe they do realize and they feel helpless to stop it. Either way, this is not like one of those I'm having a picnic type of interactions with a person whenever this shows up. So somebody's going to be very grumpy and moody around you on Tuesday, Libras. Excuse me, guys. Okay, let's move on to Scorpios. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios. All right. What we've got here, guys, is the 10 of Wands. So, my fellow Scorpios, what we have going on Tuesday is that we are picking up some kind of new responsibility. So, 10 of Wands comes up quite commonly for me whenever I see people come into a new agreement to be in a relationship or be exclusive or move in together or whatever. It's picking up new responsibilities. Now you're responsible to that person to let them know where you are, when you're going to be home or whatever. But it doesn't have to be that you're coming into a new level with a relationship or coming into a relationship. This can also just as easily come up for, maybe you're taking mom and dad shopping because they can't get out as easily anymore. Or maybe you're taking a son or a daughter or a niece or a nephew out to violin practice. Or maybe you're picking up new responsibilities at work. A lot of times with the 10 of Wands, you can be picking up new responsibilities at work just as easily. Sometimes this would come along with a promotion. Sometimes it doesn't. It's just more work. But picking up some kind of new responsibilities is what we're doing on Tuesday, excuse me. The 28th is only Tuesday. I don't know. Maybe that'll happen on Thursday for us. Those slips of the tongue are always telling. We like to think that it was just an accident, but usually spirit had something to do with that accident. All right, let's take a peek at Sagittarius for Tuesday, August the 28th. You guys just had a card flip over, and I'm going to take it, Sagittarius. All right. So what you guys have is the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Ace of Cups in reverse is just telling me that somebody is showing you their true colors on Tuesday, Sagittarius. And once you see their true colors, you've decided that you don't think they're as fantastic as you used to think they were. So your opinion of them or your respect level for them is dropping by a few notches once you see their true colors, Sagittarians. Sorry, guys. I guess my throat is just really dry today. Anyway, Capricorns. Let's look at you guys for Tuesday, August 28th. Cappy. Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorns. You guys have the Hierophant showing up in reverse, which is kind of ironic. I think you guys had the Hierophant right side up just very recently within the past few readings I've done, or daily, whatever, card pullings. Anyway, Hierophant and reverse Capricorn just means that you're doing something that is traditional. So you're doing something that has some history. It's been done for a while, but this traditional thing that you're doing, you are putting your own unique twist or spin on it, or you're doing it in an unusual way. Okay, so this could be just an example, but just to give you an idea of what I mean. So this could be a wedding. A wedding is something that's very traditional, that's been done a certain way for a very long time, but you're putting your own unique spin off of it. So you're jumping out of an airplane and getting married as you free fall down to the earth. Hopefully that jump goes well, and you and your preacher and your significant other are all holding hands on the way down for enough time. I don't know. Anyway, that's just a thought. So it's something, you're doing something that's traditional, but you're doing it in your own unique way. You're putting your own twist on it. So it is something that has been happening for a long time. You're just doing it differently on Tuesday, Capricorn. All right, next we're going to look at Aquarius for Tuesday, August 28th. Wow, Aquarius, you guys have so much going on. Like a third of my deck just fell out here. So let's try that again. Aquarians. All right. So Aquarius, what we have showing up here is the 9 of Arrows in reverse. This is my dedication card in reverse. So when we've got the dedication card in reverse, what this is saying is basically that there's something that you have felt dedicated to. Maybe a relationship, maybe a project, maybe the idea of living in the same place. It could be anything, especially with one card. We have no idea where this is showing up in your life, but there's something that you have felt very dedicated about. And now on Tuesday, you're not so sure you're really dedicated to that idea at all. In fact, you're thinking, maybe I want to throw that thing out that I've been dedicated to. Maybe I want to disattach from that. Not saying that you're going to definitely do that, but you definitely are going to be thinking and considering doing that. Okay, on Tuesday. So that's for Aquarius. Next, we are looking at Pisces. Okay, guys, your card is the 2 of Wands in reverse. So this is an interesting card, Pisces. It's like, this card is basically a good problem to have, all right? It says that you're confused about something, okay? You have a decision that you want to make, and this decision, all the options are good options, okay? There's not a bad option in among them. There's nothing that you could pick that would be a wrong choice, all right? But you're confused about what you want to pick. So a lot of times you have this choice because maybe you have, 2 opportunities for work. Maybe you have 2 job opportunities coming up and they're both really fabulous. Or maybe you have more than 2, or I've had this card come up when people have had, a couple of different lovers interested in them, or more than 2. And now they're having to, they're trying to make a choice about, okay, what do I want to go with? And all the options are great options. All the options look really rosy and good. And so the confusion really comes in because since all the options are good, it's really hard to let go of anything. It's hard to let go of any of the options. And so there's a little bit of stalling, like, okay, well, let me wait and see what happens, or let me wait and see what comes up, because, you know, somebody or something has to kind of self-eliminate so I know which direction to go, because everything looks so good. How can I pick one? So that's what I see is some confusion, because you have some good options in front of you, and it's really hard for you to decide which one is the best one to go with, because none of them are bad. Okay, so good problem to have, Pisces. We are live. Hello, hello. You came in just in time to hear your Pisces card, at least. Okay, well, that's it for everybody for Tuesday the 28th. I'm going to catch you all the next time on the next video. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, peaceful, thrilling, exciting, prosperous day. And I'll see you the next time around. Peace out.